Hello and welcome back to RimWorld. I jumped back in and I realized as I was loading up the game that they had recently just let out an update, and that update said that it may unfortunately cause my previous world, which means this world that I currently made, and it's bugged out and I can't play, so I'm gonna have to make a whole nother world. And I will try to catch back up really close to where I was here so we don't lose that much progress. But it's just so unfortunate that it happened, and I'm gonna lose all of what I've gone through so far and all these people that I've finally gotten used to. But so I'm gonna go ahead and start a new world with the new update, and we'll try to just continue on with that playthrough directly from where we went through with this one. So I'll be back. So we're back, and I started up a new world and got to roughly where we were last time, at least for the feeling, because I had a kitchen, I had people have their own bedrooms, I had 4 members on my crew, and I had a prisoner. And I wasn't much farther than that, past the fact that I had some growing zones and these solar panels. So we've had our fair share of meeting other people, and that included the invasion where we got this prisoner of ours named Jack. And he's currently on talking duty, but he's harder to recruit than the other person. So we'll see how that goes. But for the time being, we have a new crew, starting off with a male teenager named Stens. His character page, I'll go to the character page. I also named my colony Norther, because I wanted to change the name, because we don't have the same animal either, because our starting animal happens to be Olga, I think is the dog, the terrier down there. So we have Pedo Stens, the male naked teenager of our colony. We have we have Kaneki, but that has to wait for the time being because we seem to have a raid. They'll prepare for a while and then attack. Prepare for a defense or wait. Okay, so there's people with a club and a bow that happen to be preparing, so that's not too big of a problem because we have guns. But yeah, we have Kaneki over here. Let's go to his character page. Cody Kaneki Banfield. He's a male colonist who happens to be a gay colonist. I didn't know that was a thing in this game, but that's pretty cool. I actually really like that. And then we have Pittman, who's the first female colonist of our little colony, and she can do everything, and she's got a fire in our heart for wanting to punch people, apparently. And then our first person to join was Berg, Madeline Berg, oldest member of our colony. Okay, so have they started attacking yet? Where are they? Where did they go? Oh, they're down here. Okay. So I'm going to keep an eye on them for the time being while everyone wakes up. And hopefully everything goes well. So, they're Basculo and Lusa. What? So he's got a bow and a club. Dorma Trosma. Okay. So let's kick up the speed. I wanna get this fight going. Let's see if they'll start the fight. Full speed. And then it'll go back to normal speed automatically when the fight will start. So let's just kick it down to normal speed now. Let's get Stens or Kaneki here maybe on draft duty, and then we'll have him come and melee attack We're not going to wake Pikmin up. We don't want to make her angry. Okay, now that Stens is done, we're going to draft him and have him melee attack. Pitman's up, so we're going to draft her. Also have her melee attack. We're going to just go all the way. We're going to beat the crap out of this person. And then we're going to rush to the other person. Beat the crap out of them. Okay, let's pause. Pitman. Come melee attack this fool. So when you shoot them, it will kill them, but when you melee attack, it will just make them unconscious. You'll knock them out. So what's Berg doing? Berg happens to also be the person who's kind of freaking out at the moment, so I think Berg is kind of just chilling. It's also because she's naked. She doesn't like being naked. So this person's dead, I guess. So we'll undraft all these people because there's no longer a fight. The fight's over because that actually happened kind of quickly. I don't know how he died, but oh well, he's dead now, so we don't have to deal with him. And I think the other person, oh yeah, the other person died as well. So we didn't get a chance to actually save anyone, but oh well, we survived the attack and with minor injuries. I mean, they're gonna have to heal themselves and take care of that, but I think everyone's okay. And then we'll pick up the bow, get somebody using that. And then we also want to make some more growing zones too, because that would be helpful. And in fact, is Berg still researching thing? Oh yeah, there's still research, but Berg apparently wants to make her clothes, which I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with that. Stens is... Where are you, Stens? Oh, you're down here healing the boar. Okay, that's fine. Oh, so the boar took the majority of the damage from the attack, but maybe the boar killed him. I mean, that seems likely. Boars can be pretty scary. Ooh, we don't want to get an angry one of those. Those things explode. I didn't realize that before, but it's in the name, the boom part. Yeah, I got some of my crew killed. So I'm gonna try as best as possible to stay away from those boom creatures. Okay. Berg automatically equipped herself some clothes, so that's good. And then Stens should actually do the same, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. So we've got a pretty good storage here. Got some food. Got some stuff going on with the tailoring bench finally. But that was also because I went early and got a lot of cotton growing very early on with this playthrough. So I tried to take care of that because I realized that being naked was actually kind of a problem. So let's go back to the growing zone. So, because it doesn't hurt to make any more growing zones. So let's make this one a little bit bigger. Let's go to the plants and let's see what kind of plants we can get. So we can go all the way down to like these trees down here. And then there's some plants that require skill to plant. Ooh, Kaneki is fully healed. Let's do corn or rice. Let's do some rice. No, that takes more water, I think, right? Nah, I don't really think it matters in this world. Because they're going to take care of the watering, not me. So, Jack is still in his cell. He hasn't freaked out yet at all, which is good. His needs are... I mean, he is imprisoned. But he has really low expectations, so that's keeping him going. And apparently he's really comfortable staying in our gigs, so I guess he can stay here for the time being. if that makes him happy. We have a lot of orders to make food, so let me maybe tone that down a little bit. Because we're good on food, I think, as long as we... Oh, maybe we're not good on food. Maybe that means we need to hunt more. But for the time being, I want to get them growing food. So let's kick up the speed tiny little bit while everyone's resting up and not doing too much at the moment. And then what I also wanted to do was take this building that was my initial first building that I had everyone sleeping in, and now I only have the animals sleeping in there, but I want to get them out now. Okay, good thing the poor just woke up. So I'm getting rid of that spot, and then I'm going to go to the temperature tab, and I'm going to install some coolers so I can make this room like, oh, Stens is finally got himself a shirt. And that happens to be the cat attacking my backpack. Go away. Shuki. Yeah, come here. Then stop attacking my backpack. Yeah, he likes messing with my stuff. Little bugger. Hi, Katie. Alright, so Sten's found himself a shirt. Stens doesn't like his shitty shirt, but he's gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna make sure all this stuff will be picked up. Let's make a couple graves so these bodies aren't just lying around. That's under the miscellaneous tab. Go to grave. We'll just set some up here or something. Make a few graves so we can bury all the dead. And then also for the coolers that need to be installed, I do believe we're going to need some power for that. So I'm going to go ahead and set a solar generator out there. And we have a mad animal, apparently, which is a local hare that has gone mad, that I will assign to hunting duty. A local hare has gone mad. Alright, hopefully it doesn't do harm to any of my people. Jesus, fellas. Kaneki, I'm gonna draft you. You're gonna beat the shit out of that rabbit. Do it. You got it. You got it, Kaneki. Alright, good job. Crisis averted! So, yeah, things, I don't feel like I got anywhere farther ahead, really, in my other playthrough. I feel like this was a good spot for me to pick back up, for the time being. So I mean, it's not exactly the same. Some certain elements have actually changed, and I'm gonna have to deal with it. But for all things considered, I think this is really close, and as close as I could get to where I was. So I hope everyone's okay with picking back up here, because this was a good spot for me to pick back up, because this was just a couple days into the playthrough. I just had them do some stuff. I just had them pick up a couple buildings and then make another building, and then everything went well. Saying no one has died yet, and no one has gone nuts yet. I'm keeping everyone pretty happy, except for Berg, who doesn't seem to be very happy at all. She just seems to not like things around here. So I'm gonna wrap that up for the first episode coming back into this environment, because it was so unfortunate with the updates and all that my old world had been bugged out, but I think this is a really good place to pick back up, and I've been enjoying it, and like I've said so far, and I'm definitely going to play some more, but on this playthrough, and we're going to see how far we can get from this step in the game, and we're going to get everything going and see how big of a colony we can get. So thank you for watching, and later, guys.